Yes, so like we'll add one more page. First see here, I'll add one more page. See here, like if you are looking for like the JS file, so JS file will not show here, correct now? So like just you can go for like the file. This file is there, normal file. Here this one, it's normal file, so you can add like the extension .js there. So this file now I can create it for like the HTML also. See if it is not there na, see yeah, JavaScript file is also there. If suppose if I created this na, let's say like I don't want the HTML, so this file also I can take it, let's say next the file, but you have to give it the extension .html. If you are selecting the HTML, so like by default it will take the extension over there na, and here we have to give it. So additionally if any files are not present na, so like just edit the file and give the extension over there, so file will get added over there. Clear? So if the file is present that like we are looking, that is the HTML one, so you have to take it that one only na, then. Clear? So both will work, that file wala will also work once you give the extension, so it will also work. So let's say like I'm giving the file name as index. See by default it will take the extension for this. We'll come into the Bootstrap for what? Table. So like we'll fetch this record inside the table na? So we'll copy this, correct. Next like we want the CDN, that is UI wala, we'll copy this, where we have to keep that is inside the right. That's it. So like this table will load na now. So how to load this index file, first of all tell me in a controller. Yes, how to load it? Public, return type is what? String, we will take it, and the, let's say I'm giving the name as fetch employees. How to load the file? So like we'll return the index na, annotation, get mapping. So can I give it like the one slash over there, like any instead of slash here, like we'll add let's say. Okay, so when we load this page, so like by default it will load this page na, that content where the content will be present, and the add wala page it will go for there, the location you can add it over there. Clear? The next thing is what here? Now will it load or not this index file? But here we have to not load the index file, no? Only like what we have to do? You just need to fetch the records, correct? Before that, like we have to be go in a service. This one I think yesterday we have created, no? I think. See we have written list of employees over there. This is method, doesn't matter, the user define only, and we are called find all method. So find all like will fetch like all of the records, correct. The next thing is what, like we have to go in a controller now again, and here what we'll call service dot fetch emps. So it will fetch like all of the employees, correct. And here see again, like when we are storing into this, like the fetch employee storing like the list of employees na, there is no only single employees. So what we'll do, like we'll just create the list of employees, and we'll add the object, correct. But see, like what is the use of this object? Like need to share it na, to like do templates, that is index wala template. So how the index wala template will receive it? So like what will take here, help, take a model, here will pass m dot, the reference we have to give it same emps. It will be fine, no? Doesn't matter. That's it. This is done apart, like it means the emps it will fetch. Also if you wanted to check, so like you can check na, by passing the console, that is system.out.println. So it will print in like the console also na, whether records are fetching or not. So if the records are stored, so like I'll check first in table. This was na, I think only one record is there. Okay, so we pass the like the reference here. So tell me like what was the for each wala syntax here? I'll remove this tr, only one tr is required. The headings are what? ID, name, email, salary, and so can I take profile picture after this? Here I'll take it profile. Fine. So here we'll take one more TD. So here in a TR, so we are going to iterate the TR, na, table row. Correct. So like what for each, like we have to pass here th colon each correct. It is like the same. So after that, like we have to pass like the one object, na, where we are going to store it. So let's select the e colon, but from where like we are taking the reference dollar emps, which is sharing like the reference, na, there the emps will share the reference, and in this only like we are fetching it. So here like what will pass th colon text, here will pass dollar e dot, what was the column name there, eid. Any confusion here? It's not required, na, this data. We'll remove it, this data. Correct. So like we'll take a copy of this th text. Here it is, ename. Second was profile, na, I think it is this. Third was ename, na, it is. Next and then it is what was e salary, no? E salary. That's it. So one more part, that is for the image. So for the image, like we'll not put inside this, na. So like we need which tag? Attribute. But see again, like if you use like the src attribute, so like it is one the HTML attributes, so we have to use Thymeleaf. So instead of passing the src, like we'll pass thsrc. This is one Thymeleaf attributes, correct. So it will fetch the backend data instead of fetching the static data, na. Otherwise if you pass the src, then it will look for the static data only, not for the dynamic one, and we are accessing through like the object, na, there. So what you have to pass here? See again, if I pass directly here, like e dot, what was the name? E profile. So what will happen here now? It will just fetch only the file name, na, but I think the file name, it is present inside the folder. Correct. So like we'll try to give it here only. What is my folder name? There are many ways to like fetch the file. So first it will fetch this images slash, and then it will just go for this one. We'll try for this one first. Is anything else here? No, I think we'll save it. Let's run this now. So here we'll run. So you need to check the slash only, like we passed, na, here. We'll check for the error. So it's giving the syntax for your images, na, not pass like the images wala expression. Line number 16.
Line number
22, yes. Column is 16. here na. So see, basically why you are loading this na, like now here like I'm trying to load like the static images wala folder. So how to load like the dynamic one? So it's saying that one only, no, the expression is not getting parsed. Correct. This is only the expression wala part. This is fine. And what about this? It's not able to find ki like whether it is folder or what. Correct. So like here what we have to do, just pass the @. So @ wala, like this is called the interpolation wala syntax. This @ and put this everything inside the curly braces. So this is interpolation, whole interpolation. So inside the interpolation, what I'll do, like I'll just open single quote, open and close. Okay, and this slash I'll take here. So what it will do, like it will take, this is one the expression, that is one the string wala expression, and will pass concatenation plus. So it will add this folder with your image file. Correct. Let's save this. Now is running. Okay, the size of this image, like we can adjust it. Understood this part? So here we are loading the dynamically. This is one your folder name. From the folder, like we are loading this reference. Here also, like you have to check whether some issues are going there. Na? Just do inspect it in an element only. See, now it's fetching the file name run.jf. If it is not fetching, if it is fetching only the some static content, it means what? The data is not getting, na, basically. So how it will do the work? So previously when we had passed this one expression, this expression was there, na? Let's save this, do refresh, check into this. So here only it's giving the error only. It's not created the tr, na, due to the fetch errors. If the tr is also fetching, na, so it will show like the static reference is going. Static reference means whatever the things you pass na inside the HTML, it will show the as it is there. It is not considering like it is like the object na we are calling from the dynamically. It's not considering. So that's why it was going the issues. So just simply you have to do like this is one the interpolation. You know, like this is also called as like the interpolation, na, this dollar wala. This is also called an interpolation. But this interpolation will work for your single column. For single column. And this @ wala interpolation, it's taking like the whole line as well as the paragraph also it is taking. The @ wala. So for that, like we have to use this, just pass inside the single quote, just concatenates, close the bracket. Okay, so how to adjust the size over there? Just give the height width here. Just give the widths only, no need to give the height also. 50, give it 50 pixels. 70, give it. Let's will add more. So can we just give it like the one button here to like add the data? Correct, na? So here I'll come here like above the table. We'll use the anchor tag here for adding the employee. So how will I get the data now? Like how it will go on that URL first of all. Correct. So like for that, like we'll use href. But again, you know, like the href, like it is taking the HTML, na, that is static content. So you have to use the Thymeleaf, href. So it will go in a backend, dynamic. Yes, if you're using the Thymeleaf, so it will go in a backend. If you use the normal tag or normal attribute, it will come in a static HTML. Just go anywhere like where you wanted to go. Only add was there, na? I'm not passing anything because we are not going to concatenate anything over there. First we'll check whether it is taking or not. Add employee. So add wala is going issue. We'll check for the add. Previously add wala was working, na? Ename wala property is giving error. Have we done some changes?
Sir, go on controller. EMPS is passing 2 times.
Where?
On save.
Yeah.
for mesh.
This na?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday you showed the half part for
Here like I was loaded.
हाँ.
E name wala. Yes, the reference is not there. No. So yesterday I think I was added na here only in this methods. I forget it. So let's add one more data. See, it means the button is taking the action now. Yeah, this is the button. So like by using the now Bootstrap, like you can just make it the design na this class between primary, correct? So it will make it like the button now. Which record was there? John. See, I'm just adding this data for like the delete purpose. See, now instead of this, like how to redirect it on that page now, correct na? It's giving the message again, like it's loading the same page only. Yes, how to redirect it over there on that. So can you just redirect from this itself? Here like it's giving the message na? Just pass this window dot location dot href slash no only.
Yes.
To get the first page. Redirect, it will take the redirect. So I want the message also, that alert wala message also like will take it. No? The redirect will just go on directly that page. Save. See, they are running here. Okay, so how to add like the delete wala action now here? Delete. Where I have to add? In table itself, na here. So we'll come inside the index file. Can I add one more th here for the action wala part? What action like we have to perform? So we'll set here action, and here inside the td again what we'll do? Here we want the button na delete wala. So I'm not taking the button, just use the anchor tag only. Button name is delete. In anchor tag just set one class for what? BTN small danger. So it will make it the button na the delete wala. Text it is showing the black na. What?
It's like the double quote itself we can type one. Text hyphen one.
Yes, the class only na.
Yes.
Text hyphen.
White.
Is the white class is there? Text white.
No. Text is a class. The white is a color.
That only I'm asking. Text white is a class which is present, so it will just look for this text white wala class in a Bootstrap. Text danger is there. Text primary also it will look. Till we'll check. It is taking the class from the Bootstrap. Okay, so button is designed now. Go for the backend. How the backend will work here? See again, like when we'll click on the delete wala button, so it should be take like the ID of that particular record, na? Then only we can able to delete the record. Otherwise, it will not delete. So again, can I use like the href then hyperlink reference? But here again, Thymeleaf, na? th reference. Again, see again where we have to redirect. See, we are sending two things, na? One is your route and second thing is ID. So can you use that interpolation wala sign again? Here. So in a single quote, like I'll pass the route name. Let's say delete employee. This is one my route slash plus. Let's take this one. Na? We'll copy this and we'll take here. So first we'll check whether the ID is sending or not. The page is not present, route is not sending there. We have to check whether it's going or not. Do refresh it. It's coming, see? It's checking for the URL also and the ID is also sending, na? Whichever the ID like we are clicking. Some from this also, yes, ID is getting there. So that ID now like we have to receive through this URL, na? On which page? On a controller. We'll come to the controller here now. How it will take public? Again take it the string, na? Here. String. Delete employee. Here, do I need one parameter, that is ID? Okay, so before that, like, can we just go with the service first to make the delete wala method here? So what method like we have to create it? Public. Return type is void. Make the void only. The method name like delete employee by ID. You can make it like the any method, na, here. And we are calling through repo dot, the one inbuilt method like we are calling, that is delete by ID. Again it's required the ID, so we'll take ID here in integer, just store into this. Correct, na? The method wala part is done. We'll come to the controller. Here we want this ID. So how to identify whether like ID is getting? So this ID we are taking from the URL, na? From our routes. So here we have to take the route. So like which request like we have to send over there, get or post? Get, na? We are fetching. We are fetching that ID, na, through the route. We are not posting. We are not submitting anything. There is no form, na, for submit anything. We are just fetching it only. Get. What was the route name there? Just take a copy there. And after that, like I want ID. So like how to load the ID in the curly braces. So for the parameter route, like we have to set always in a curly braces. You can take it like the any variable name, but the same variable name like you have to take it here. Correct? But the thing is what, like if you load this ID directly now, so it will give you error. It will not identify whether the ID is coming from route or somewhere. So how to find out that? For that, like we need one more annotation, that is path variable. So path variable will identify basically this ID is coming from the path, from the routes only. It will identify now. The ID is not necessary, you can take it like the EID also. It's anything. But the same ID like you have to take it here. Understood? Anything like you can take it over there. So here like what one will call? Dot. And we'll pass this ID. The string is there, na? Return. So here like we'll use a redirect then. Redirect colon and your URL name, route. So that is slash, no, only. It will redirect here. Everyone has know this? The redirect, it means basically on which page, on which URL like you are redirecting this thing. After deleting these things, like on which page like you have to redirect this page. For page redirection. In a send redirect wala method was there, na, in a JSP. Like that. So there is one direct, redirect wala part. Understood this? I think it's very shortcut. There was send redirect wala method was there. We were sending. Redirect, just give the colon and here you can pass on add also. So it will go on add wala URL then. Understood this? So I am not sending on add, na, I am sending on slash on an index page. That's it. We'll save this. Will it delete this? It's working. It should be give like the one confirmation message before the deleting, the JavaScript confirmation. Where we have to load? Index file itself in anchor tag. Pass the on-click event JavaScripts. What we have to return inside this? Confirm. So confirm it like the window function, inbuilt function is there, which will return the confirmation there, and just set your message what you want. Are you sure to delete this record? Save this. Don't forget to write like the return. So confirmation is getting written from this on click one. Refresh it. Click on delete. So it will ask. If I cancel, so it will not delete anything. If I click on the OK, then only it will delete the confirmations. Understood this? It's I think simple. It's not difficult one as compared to JSP. JSP and sublets. Hopefully you will add it now. Edit wala part. Edit is also like simple. The details like you have to load the same thing like you have to pass your ID. It will send the ID and it will fetch the details based on that ID. But you have to create like the one method there now. Which method you will create it? So find by ID wala method is present in the JPA. Just pass that find by ID wala method. So you will get the details. Correct. And after update wala part like that the same. The save like the save wala methods. Do this.